Hi, my name's Janet Keller, and Kevin and I have been coming to Mercy City. It'll be 3 years in August. In high school, in 1970, I started my junior year. It was the year of hippies and drugs and free sex, and because I had not been accepted in high school, I was dealing with a lot of rejection and loneliness. And you know, when things like that happen to you, it takes you to a real dark place. That's when I started practicing all sin, everything that went along with the drugs and the free spirit, everything. I got to a point with such contention with my mom and dad that I ran away from home. I jumped out of a two-story window and ran into town and just started living in a commune with some of my druggy friends. Well, one night we got busted for drugs and I got taken to jail. Well, the police called my mom and dad. They had no idea where I was, and my dad, for the first time when he came down to the jail to get me out, I saw him cry. I'd never seen my dad cry before. My mom and dad had heard about a Jesus retreat house in Colden, Colorado, and so they sent me there. I was sitting in my bedroom one night, and a girl named Gloria walked into my bedroom, and she said, "Janet," she said, "the Lord has a word to speak to you." And I'd never heard anybody say that to me before, so she handed me a Bible, and it was open to Jeremiah 29, verse 7. And she read it, and she said, "I know the thoughts and the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for good and not evil, to give you a future and a hope." And that night, my life changed. I went down to the river, and I just said, "God, if you're really real, and if you can take this mess of a life that I've made of myself and do something with it, then I surrender. I give my life to you." And I accepted Jesus that night. May 1971, I gave my life to Jesus. Ever since I got saved, I have always been involved in worship of some kind, and got back to the point where I've led it for years and years in different churches that we've been in. But then it got to the point as you get older. But since I've been here, this place just draws it out of you. They accept you. They want you to be involved. We have had our pastors tell us they have prayed for people our age to be here. And it's so neat to know that I'm not too old. And so, but I'm telling you what, it's taken me about 2.5 years to get comfortable with that. Just because when you've been told that you're too old for so long, then you have all these young people that are so much further along and just so passionate about God and about worship. And then they're saying, "No, we want the gifting that's in you." Well, that's had to be rekindled in me. And that's just taken me spending my personal time back with my guitar and just worshiping God and saying, okay, I know I'm out of, my voice isn't the same and everything, but you know what? It's not about that. It's about what I have received from the kids here, from the pastors and the leadership here, is that I'm valued. The gifting in me is valued, and I'm accepted. So it has lit a fire back of a holy passion for worship.